Imagine a quiet morning in the mid-1700s. These began to spread. The phrase was simple, but its meaning was powerful. No taxation without representation. It spread through workshops and pamphlets, capturing a growing anger. The Stamp Act of 1765 taxed newspapers, legal documents, even playing cards. It was not the cost alone. It was the principle. Laws decided by a parliament where the colonists had no voice. Boycotts began. Merchants refused British imports. Families chose to make their own clothes. In Boston, a confrontation in 1770 ended in gunfire, the Boston Massacre. Then came the Tea Act. One December night, men boarded ships and dumped tea into the harbor. Britain punished Boston with the Intolerable Acts, igniting a shared colonial grievance. In 1774, leaders gathered in Philadelphia for the First Continental Congress. They debated, united in protest, not yet a nation. Across the countryside, militias organized, Minutemen drilled, ready at a minute's notice. On April 18, 1775, British troops marched to seize weapons at Concord. Paul Revere and others rode out to warn the countryside. At Lexington, a shot rang out. No one knows who fired it. The fighting spread to Concord. The retreating British were harried all the way back. The war had begun, and news raced through the colonies. The Second Continental Congress met to raise an army and choose a commander. They chose George Washington, a calm, steadfast leader for a perilous struggle. The year 1776 arrived. The fighting had gone on for nearly a year. Thomas Paine's common sense had argued it was time to declare independence. Why should a vast continent be ruled by a small, distant island? Independence meant treason if they failed, yet the call grew louder. In June, a resolution for independence led to a committee to draft a declaration. Thomas Jefferson wrote and rewrote for days, shaping shared convictions. He wrote that all men are created equal, endowed with unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He listed grievances against the king, a sober case for separation. Word by word, Congress refined the document, ready to choose a new course. On July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. The 13 colonies declared they were no longer colonies. Bells rang, the words were read aloud, and bonfires lit the night. But a declaration is only words. The hardest years were still ahead. A poorly supplied army faced the most powerful military on earth. Washington's steady leadership held the cause together. Crucial help came from France in money, ships, and soldiers. In 1781 at Yorktown, the British Army surrendered. In 1783, the Treaty of Paris recognized American independence. From grievance to nation, they chose a future they could shape themselves.